Oh boy. We got trouble in the camp. We got trouble in the camp.
All right, so I know I can't cuss on your live, so I make sure I don't cuss on your live. Put my hat on. What you got? Man, the video, my content that I'm finna do tonight, man. Oh man, I'm gonna play a. Hey, I'm gonna play a snippet of it.
Play a snippet of what?
I better play a snippet of my content for the night. I drop videos, so this is my digital content for the night, and the title is gonna be the time I went to Newburgh.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
I was gonna clean my room, but then I got high.
Hey!
I was gonna get up and find the broom, but then I got high. My room is still messed up, and I know why. Man. Yeah, because I got high. Because I got high. Because I got high. Go to the next. Go to the next.
Yeah. Man, what is wrong with you, man?
I can't wait. I can't wait to drop it because I got high tonight.
Man, what is wrong with you?
Hey man, I'm
gonna let you do the questions because I got Bible class at 7.
So oh man, you need to be focusing on God. I call you Big Yams, dog.
I focus on God every day, all day. I ain't like most church people.
I call you Big Yams.
So I'm gonna get. I focus on God every day, all day. I ain't like most church people. I ain't.
You Big Yams.
So now you got all the high tech stuff and the stuff ain't working. So I'm gonna go ahead and let you. We're gonna go 6 to 6:35.
Wow, I got all the high tech.
You got all the high tech stuff.
Hey man, you using your car, man, and your Bluetooth wasn't acting right.
So let's go ahead. I'm gonna let you ask the questions, and as though this is yours.
Oh, okay, so you know I cuss on mine.
No, you can't cuss on mine because I got church on them. Then you make folks mad at you. But go ahead. Go ahead.
No, so let me ask you this. So we at church on Sunday, and you in the middle of your message, and was this calculated? Was this premeditated? The yams and okay, because we only got a clip. So let me get 1 minute before and then 1 minute after. What made you jam straight into yams?
Well, first of all, I need you all to get my book, The Influence of a Father. That's what I am. I'm not a pastor. I'm a father to my congregation. So many fatherless people. All right. It's good to have these courtside conversations. The NBA is endorsing this, so y'all need to get that too. So let me say this.
That was clever. I like what you did there.
No. Let me just say this. This thing, church people really irritates me, man. The culture of the church, not the body of Christ, but the culture of the church. This is my thing. You can agree with something, you can disagree, but to talk slick, that's what I just can't do. You can say the song is trash. You can say, I don't believe we do this. But to talk, go to talk. See, because if I got on a live and say, you little sissy boys wearing these Pee Wee Herman service and I'm seeing your nuts on Sunday morning, then it'd be offensive. And everybody be like, oh, I can't believe he said that, he did that. But yet you get on here and talk slick. And people, when people, you got loved ones, you connected to people, you really can almost start. I'm on live, go to my live. You really can kick something off that you really don't even know who you're dealing with. So let's just put that out there.
Hey, we all know you're a thug, man. We know you. No,
not just me, but I'm just saying, just when people talk slick, I can't just get on here and just talk crazy to you. I can say, Kenny, I agree to content or disagree, but then you just to take it and be slick with it, that ain't cool.
I got it.
But we can agree to disagree.
I seen earlier, because you've been on this kick all morning. And you've been getting.
No, they've been riding. First of all, I want it from your perspective, because I heard you said, I think you kind of trashed my song a little bit, but that's neither here nor there. But
you said Tim did or I did?
You.
I didn't trash it.
I need to hear, was it? Because first of all, you're talking to a carnal person.
What you talking? Wait, what you talking about?
We're talking about. Okay, you asked. Okay, what's my question? What's my question? Go ahead.
Right.
It's so much. It's so much.
Wait,
y'all talk about.
Wait. Because you went to the whole slick talking thing. I'm thinking you talking in general. Was you saying I was talking slick?
No, the people in general.
All right, that's what I'm saying. You've been on this kick all day. No, so I asked you in the middle of your message. Was this calculated? What? How did you get to the point to where you want to throw yams into your message? And how did it correlate with your sermon? What was you talking about that before you got to the Yahweh part? What happened?
I was saying in my sermon, and that's another thing. We have to be more intellectually inclined and studious and more, I should say, exegetical, affordable, to be able to not judge content by 1 minute. I can't judge Kenny by 1 minute. I need to ask for what's more. Just like you asking now, what's more? What's behind this? How did we get here? So we got there because in my synopsis of the church, all you hear is money coming. You hear about it's more positive, motivational speeches. What I hear in the pulpit is the same thing I'm hearing in locker rooms that I heard all my life. Motivational speaking. Motivational speaking. My point was we need more Jesus.
Okay.
I preached how sweet Jesus was. I took the concept of the yams. I was talking about Thanksgiving. After all, we did have Thanksgiving just a week after. So I don't know why people talking about food. We have to, and I said the sweet potatoes and how it correlates. I told them that Kenya know I love sweet potato pie and she loves yams. Any soul food dinner that Kenya cooks, I have to have sweet potatoes. And if the sweet potatoes is not there, the message is very clever. If the sweet potatoes is not there, the meal is incomplete. So I begin to tell them you can have houses, cars, lands, you can have all of this kind of stuff, but without Jesus, it ain't complete. So instead of saying, let me get some more of those yams, no, give me more Yahweh.
Got it.
Let him show me the way. And that's how I came out. So I don't even know what y'all talking about. I don't even know. It's clever to me. It's awesome. If I was in the church, I'd be clapping like this. I mean, it is. I'm just giving.
Are you gonna do it again? Are you gonna give us a reprise of it next Sunday? Your background singers was killing, by the way.
No, they didn't even know it because if they knew it,
I'm talking about their blend.
Oh yeah, they didn't even know it. They didn't even know it.
You know, I'm a musician first. I hear music first. I don't hear nothing about. I don't even listen to what they preaching about if I can't get through the music. And they blend with sweet. So I'm gonna give you that part.
But see, I ain't no. And see, here it is.
Those singers was good.
I can't sing. I
ain't talking about. I didn't say you. Right. I said.
So let me tell all the people on Church Laughs. Let me tell all the people. Who was a little funny looking type tribute comedian that sang? Let me get his name.
Listen.
No. Let me get his name too, so I can tag all of them.
I need you to direct your. Because you didn't get no backlash from me or
no. I'm trying to get to the people. No, I'm trying to get. It was all funny. I actually let me tell you, because it's gone crazy. I actually like not Church Laughs. Somebody else did it was good. A lot of people did it. Oh yeah, your boy Hello Dolly. You know him? Yeah. The little Thai tribute looking like guy. So he was funny. I think Jermaine Dolly was funny. I took it. And that's what you can do. That's how social media should do. They should be able to take content, make fun of it, or enhance it, but to just be around disrespectful like that. I was planning on slapping someone going viral and put it on live.
We talked about that.
And I told my team, I said, I'm gonna show people about this is how you do and treat.
I wasn't gonna ask you who, but now I want to ask who.
I'm gonna show y'all how to treat. This is how men of my generation treat these mental midgets. And I didn't mind what people talking about because hey, you got to understand this. Now I got to challenge your thoughts. Okay. I got to challenge your thoughts. Nothing I do on social media is for popularity. You got to understand. Before social media even came out, I was in Sports Illustrated.
All right, but
so I ain't doing nothing for popularity. Popularity don't mean nothing to me.
Hey, because remember, you told me this morning before I even
popularity don't do nothing, but I do things in context so God can get the glory.
Fair.
See, I do things that's relatable.
Like God getting the glory. Who you was gonna smack? Hey, are you gonna say their name? I just want to know if you gonna say their name.
No. It's a couple people. Man, I'm just be quiet. Let me just say this though, because you can say anything you want to, but I have a problem in my church and my family. No, I have a problem with disrespect.
Fair.
And
I respect that. I respect.
That's all. You don't have to agree with me. You can talk about my side. I got paid for being big. All right. Yeah. I'm Big Papa. I'm Biggie. That's what I'm trying to
be. You big yams right now, dog. Hey,
I'm big yams right now. I'm a cutting yam too, so that's good too. So that's what I'm saying. So, you know, this are the things I want to tell you. Michael Scott Taylor, some of the cats was on there though, but that's where the yams came from. So what's the next question?
No, so
let me just be real and let me be so kind with this church. Let me tell you something, kid. I don't listen to most church music. I don't. It's trash.
Fair.
It's trash. I listen to more Marvin Gaye, soul music, purpose, inspirational music. If it ain't Fred Hammond, Marvin Sapp, Todd Delaney, masculine men, I don't even listen to them. Ty Tribute, I don't even listen. So most of the people that was talking about he trying to be, I don't even want to be relevant in this generation. This generation is crazy.
So I guess my question is this then. Was it you who put the video out?
I don't know.
Okay.
Oh, Lexi put the video out.
Okay. All right.
They won 100,000 people with Lexi. Uncle John put it out. Uncle John said, "This is my partner.
Yes.
This is my partner," and I didn't even know he could sing, and it went for, which is cool. I receive all that because it's free publicity about our church. Our church is the bomb. I will put money up against any church in Carolina or in the vicinity that any sinner come to. Give me any boy off the block or give me any sinner off the block. I guarantee they would enjoy my sermon more than anybody in Carolina. I put money on that, and I put a wager on that.
I'm not
because I know what I'm called to.
I'm not arguing that point.
So I know what I'm called to, and because I know what I'm called to, I can be churchy and give you 3 points in conclusion. No, I'm talking to you just like it's real.
All right, so I guess let me bring this.
Yeah, go on. Come on, I'm ready for it.
Let me bring this to make it make sense. All right. So once you saw that the video was getting traction, what do you think your biggest backlash? What would you have done differently, if at all? What would you have done differently?
Nothing.
Okay.
Because most people that's complaining are younger people that got kids that age.
Yeah. No.
No. And this was Stephen Wilkinson understand. I ain't talking about the art of preaching. Can go. I can say yes and close and do the scale 12 times.
I don't think it's. I think.
Wait. Well, hold on. Let me address Stephen Wilkins. I'm not talking about preaching. See, you got what I was saying, Kenny, right? He talking about the art of preaching. I ain't talking about who can go. Well, I ain't talking about when you talking to a gangbanger. I got Crips that join our church, Bloods that join our church, dope dealers. I got Muslims going to my church. How many people y'all know got Muslims going to their church? That's because of the message I'm preaching. Yeah. I ain't talking about you can go. You can go don't mean nothing. You can go and don't even have no credit. You can go and be homosexual. You can go and be a hoe. You can go and have no money. You can go and do all that preaching, touch 3 people, and all that. You can close and all that. Don't mean nothing to me.
Hey, but I agree with you 100% on that, right?
Yeah, I'm just telling them.
No, I'm saying
he just said you can go don't mean nothing if you ain't getting no results.
I ain't talking about the comments. I'm talking about what you said. I agree with that. I'd rather hear something.
I'm not talking about closing.
Yeah.
You want me to say, the Bible's here too revelatory epignosis. I can do all that. That's churchy.
All right,
I'm like, listen, I know some of you, the homies, y'all just getting out. You trying to get the bag. You know why? Because I was trying to get the bag. I was on state probation and federal probation. I had 2 murder cases. I had dope cases, chasing out the police, shootouts with the police. Now I'm becoming related. I know what it means to be an athlete and then get cut by the team and your contract is gone and all the hoes gone too. So, I can talk that language. Ain't most preachers ain't talking like me.
No, hey, listen.
So
next question. Hold on. Next question. We talking about the years. I know you.
I
know you want to address a lot of people. So I want to keep.
I'm about growth and development, like the old man teaches us.
Well, what growth and okay.
No, we grow for ain't no gangster disciples no more. We grow from development.
Oh, okay, cool. Okay, all right. So look, all right. So I guess we're going back to that Sunday.
Yeah.
What was the change like after you sang the song? I'm talking about like
the atmosphere was they was shocked at first. They was laughing because we like to have fun.
Right.
Once again,
I'm talking about did it change anybody's life?
Oh yes, because I talked about Jesus.
Yeah, I
talked about Jesus.
And so lives was
changed. You hear what I said? The correlation was this, so they understand. Any soul food dinner, if Kenya doesn't cook me yams, it's not complete. Any person that have Jesus that's not in their life is not complete.
I also heard you say that I saw you respond to somebody and you said, I've been married for 27 years. I could ask for yams.
Right. So they try to say, does this pastor know what the yams are? The colloquialism is different on various generations.
And it is.
So I'm not from the 2000 millennial generation. I'm from the Martin Lawrence 1992 when we saw it.
Yeah, there you go.
I remember, like we used to say these cats over here, or it's many names for various things. You know what I'm saying? My homie, my dude. That's we got a lot of colloquial terms. So my point was saying this, that without Jesus in your life, it's incomplete. So you're incomplete. And then I just and here it is again. This is what kills me with the hypocrites, because I can't see as a prophet. That's just period. Over 50% of the people complaining, having sex outside of marriage, fornicating, and some of them men slapping each other's cheeks. So, and here it comes me, the alpha male. I agitate the homosexual. I agitate them, and I love them. As soon as I show up, so one dude quoted to Quay, somebody, I want to read him. What man talk like that? You want to read me for preaching in my pulpit? Well, come read me. I give you an invitation Sunday. I'll fly you in, and I want you to come to my church and read me. Let me see who it was. Let me see his name, so he's a noted homosexual, and he just bothers people. But that I don't do that. I don't bother nobody.
Right. No, I get that.
I don't bother nobody. I'm in my church. Church.
So wait, let me ask you. We live in a day and a time, right, where we know that because you in your church, that don't mean nothing no more. All right.
Right.
So, hold on.
Right, that's true.
Whenever you got cameras and whenever you go live, you to the world now. You global.
Right.
And I think that's with anybody. I think every pastor right now know post-pandemic, you are to the world. You're not to just your congregation, even though your intent could be for your congregation and they laughed at this, that, and the third. So the reason why I asked, would you have done anything different? Because when I think of like, okay, let me ask you. Wait, I got a question. Hold on, I got a question. Because I know who your grandparents is. I know you are big on standing on the shoulders of your grandfather.
Right.
Is this something that they would approve of? And I know you different, but I'm saying I
don't know. I got in trouble with my grandfather all the time.
Bishop
Abney and my grandfather, I wouldn't do it in front of Bishop Abney and my grandfather.
Because you saying this was a rebel moment in your preaching style?
Yeah, my radicalism. No, it was revelation to compare and contrast. This is what I did. Did you see the other thing that I did? You probably need to follow me a little more. Did you see what I did? I put the Hennessy bottles, the Patron bottles on a flyer and said All Sinners Day.
I saw that.
Did you see the altar was filled that Sunday? Because nobody feels, if people comes to church and they feel nasty, they feel too nasty to come to church. Yeah. And my job, and then people was very upset. But I said, most flyers that we make, most church flyers is for church people. We market off of church people.
You're right.
Why are you on the radio? I don't want to be on the radio preaching on the gospel radio. Put me on the R&B at 12 a.m. at 11 p.m. when everybody's getting ready to go to the club. Everything we do, we market to the church. And then people say, "Oh, that's why folks don't come to church." People don't go to church because they don't want to.
All right,
that's all too.
Would you do mimosas and chicken and waffles on Sunday morning?
My son probably would.
No, I asked you. I'm talking about you. You the radical pastor.
No, not in the sanctuary, but I don't think nothing wrong with it if you did it in the other setting.
I'm saying you go outside in another setting, you'll have.
Oh yeah, if that's what they want to do, order your mimosa. Be not drunk as a wine.
Too. Can I get?
Yeah, and my congregation, I would.
I like that
because there's no sin in that. There's no sin in that at all.
That's crazy.
Sin is gluttony, overindulging.
Okay. Well, some people think that mimosas is alcohol.
But I don't see. That's the thing. I don't care what people think. I don't care. That's the point that I'm trying to get these. Tag that dude. I want to tag his name. What is his name? That comedian. I did appreciate it. He was funny. He said he's gonna be a Buddhist.
Oh, Jermaine Dolly.
Yeah, tag him on that. Tag him. Tag him. I don't know him. Tag him.
I don't follow him on Facebook. I follow him on Instagram.
Somebody tag him.
We could crop this and put it out there. I think for the most part.
So the second question was, you asked me about the yams. Okay, let's go to this.
Okay.
Dude, they said, dude, I'm a reverend preacher. They said, I am a bishop that's in Dubai doing business in Dubai.
Okay.
Then they said, there is some,
because I don't know nothing about none of this.
Right. And
I stick to the context. So
right.
I don't know nothing about.
So
I don't know.
You asked me. So the question is, do I know what yams mean? To me, yams mean money, opportunity, and power.
Okay.
So that's what I mean. I don't care what nobody else say, do it. Thinking you can't make yams mean what they mean to me. All right.
Okay. So then, I guess my only other question to that then, well, why was your response? I've been married for 27 years. If I tell my wife I want some yams, what you talking about?
Thank you. That's a good question.
Was you talking about food or was you talking about
Good
sex?
question. When I was talking in the pulpit, I was talking about money.
Okay.
You're blessed. Money does not give you peace. Money, women doesn't give you peace. In the basketball world, you have the most beautiful women that you can sleep with night in and night out, 2 and 3 of them at a time, but that doesn't give you a peace. See, I can preach that. I know it. I said that is the void. Mm-hmm. All right? So go after Yahweh. Forget the yams and go after Yahweh. Forget the money, opportunity, and power and get Jesus in your life. And people saying that's trash? No, y'all trash.
Yeah.
Y'all trash. Because anytime a preacher says go after God and leave everything else around, seek ye first the kingdom of God and his righteousness, and all these things should be added unto thee. Right? If that's the scripture, who we supposed to be going after? I think half of y'all gospel tracks is trash. You don't move me at all.
You keep saying y'all. Who you talking? You ain't talking.
Well, the musicians that were talking, and
let me go. You say
okay,
y'all.
Hold on, let me tell you who I'm talking about. Let me tell you.
You say y'all. I feel like you talking at me, and I.
No.
Okay.
Let me go to Uncle John's page so I can see who y'all. I can tell you who y'all is.
Yeah.
All right. I'm. All right.
Because if you heard anything I said from my live,
this John P. Keys live.
Right.
So let me go to what I'm talking about.
It's a lot of comments on there.
I am Whitehead. I know you ain't even commenting. Be quiet.
Whitehead who?
Bishop Whitehead.
He on there commenting?
No, he ain't he just shook his head. I got to find out what shaking my head mean. That's my guy.
You know what shaking your head mean? He didn't agree with it. I know he ain't talking. We gotta see him out. Yeah.
But so here's the thing. I don't care if nobody agrees with it. Chris Ray say, I believe it's the method, not the message.
Okay.
I don't know what he's saying. Hold on.
That was me. Oh, that was me too.
Goodbye. I'm on the phone and I'm grown up here on my bills. So it's not. So what I'm saying is to you, it's not one person on this earth that I'm concerned about that I would hold my tongue about the yams. But I wanted to make it clear for those that understand it, that follow me, that had pure intent, what the yams, what I was talking about, money and et cetera. So
I think it's perspective, man. I think what happens is this. I think people lose space of perspective being your reality. You know, if I'm singing about get to the yams, it can mean getting some butt, you know, or you know, because if you watch the video, it's a big booty chick walking around, and you know, that's what he was talking about, you know. And so I think for me personally, you know, it was clever. Like I said, I like the way your praise team was singing behind you. They sound good. However, I think that if it's unexplained and people see it through the lenses of them and they don't understand, because any 1 minute clip can be taken out of context. You could have totally been talking about like you just explained, you totally talking about He's Sweet, I Know, and they thinking about the pastor up there saying, no, you don't need more butt. You need more, you know. So I think perspective and context, it matters when y'all having when these type of dialogues and conversations is being had. Because if people think that you just doing the Yams challenge and we talking about how can I get A to some vagina or some tail, or B to the bag, when in reality your whole message was something totally different. So I think that's where it gets clouded at. That's,
Well, and to the pure all things up here, and to those that defiled, they are defiled. And oftentimes people cannot see with purity because they are a reflection of what they learned. If their house is messy, if their life is messy, they cannot see me but as a mess. So it's not the same. So I that's why I wanted to she said I'm cute. So but here's the thing though. Even if I say you don't need no more sex, the Bible says flee from fornication. I'm still right. I say you need more of Jesus.
That's not what I'm saying. I just saw the comment right there where he said, even somebody, Christopher Day said, even if he didn't. The thing is, you started with, can I get to the yams, sweet yams, show me the way so I can get, and y'all sang that around a few more times. And then if that's all, remember, social media works in seconds. You got 3 to 5 seconds to catch somebody or capture somebody's attention. And if you don't capture it in the first 3 to 5 seconds, they'll never hear the second part where you got to he's sweet, I know, this is what it was.
You keep saying he's sweet, I know.
No, I'm saying, because that's what you said. If I'm not mistaken, you said you're talking about how life with Christ is sweeter in the beginning, right?
Yeah.
That's what you said. So if people don't know that, and that the first 3 to 5 seconds, all they see is, can I get to the yams? And you vibing. And for the culture, they know what that means to the culture right now. So contrast, context, and all the other stuff makes everything better when people are paying attention to what they see on social media. Now, if you watch the whole minute clip where you see, eventually you say, can I get to Yahweh, blah, 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 people ain't trying to hear that. By that time, all I heard for the first 30 seconds of what you were singing was, can I get to the Yams? And people like, again, remember, there's no judgment or indictment on what was going on in your church, because, again, it was clever. I believe it was going to be a viral moment. I thought it was, you were jumping on a challenge like everybody else. I could have lived with that.
Let me ask you a question. Did you see the married couple sing the same thing?
What married couple?
As a choir?
No, I didn't.
They sung it as a choir, which I thought was brilliant. And we're just talking about it. And this, I thought it was just to explain that people know it wasn't about sex. So that's my main concern to telling the followers. But let me show you. You didn't see
you got 4 minutes, because I want you to stay on. I want you to stay on your I know you got Bible study.
Oh, I'm good. I'm got. Let me see. What is it called? TikTok? Oh, TikTok.
Mm-hmm. And we got bigger fish to fry, man. I mean, the man finna start cropping weed on the church property.
Hey, that's what you wanted. That's what you wanted. I'm not. Man,
no, you ain't gonna drag me into a Mike Burrell conversation. Then I can't ask you about your brother in Christ on your side. We can't not talk about our musicians, but then don't talk about our pastor. That's insane. That's way bigger. Yo, hey, listen. Shout out to you for jumping in on the Yams challenge. You ain't got no beef in me with the Yams challenge. But nigga,
he
cannabis on the church ground, dog?
No, it's not. It's well, okay. But let's take it from this perspective. If he's using cannabis on the church ground and he sent it to St. John Jude Hospital to those for cancer, would you say that for cancer treatment? How would you feel about that?
No, because I know. Again, contrast and context. I know what he said. I want my church to smell like weed, and I want to get the black brothers who smoke weed to come to my church, and I want to teach them how to crop and grow cannabis and all that other stuff. It's not the same. I understand what you're saying, because we use CBD oil and we use some form of THC in some of our products, or CBD, no THC, but CBD, and so I understand the difference when you saying.
But it has a purpose, though.
It has a purpose,
And so let me tell you why. Let me
just. But what I'm saying is this: you can't. Again, what we talking about Yams, you can tell me what your content, what your content was catered towards.
Right.
What I heard him say, you can't clean that. I don't think you can personally clean that up.
No, I'm not going. And
that's like me saying Kanye West.
That's not my responsibility to clean them up. My responsibility is to say that I think as believers and Christians that we should be careful to condemn things that heals the world and heal others. No one never died from smoking. Well, real. I'm talking about not this mess y'all enhancing. Nobody really died from it. From all the weed poison and all that, except this enhanced stuff. But I'm talking about from the natural herb from the earth. For medication purpose, is causing healings to the people. And the church has to stop trying to look more like the world. And we think we got to do a lot of things to compel people to come in. But you know what? What's interesting to me?
Yeah.
Is how all those people, I probably got about 1 million people. I just wanted to talk about it. It's amazing to me how most of them are not even living holy, trying to tell us how to live holy and how to what a pastor should do.
But what I'm saying is this: when I asked you offline, you disagreed with it based off the fact that you said to yourself that you don't need to use those tactics, or you don't. You told me about a standard that you hold yourself to, right? Right. So my thing is this: I don't understand, and I'm not here to disagree with him. I'm not here to argue with. I'm just telling you from a standpoint of, you said something to me that's gonna stand, that's gonna stick, and I can leave you with this because you said it. You said that there's a sacredness on your church ground. That's what you said.
Yeah, there's certain things I'm not doing on my church.
Thank you. That's that's the only thing. And see, this is the problem that I have, man. When we talk about my musician friends and all that other stuff, and other musician people, I think we had that understanding where it's like, all right, as a fellow man to the brotherhood of musicians, I'll correct them, this, that, and the third. And I don't feel like other pastors hold certain pastors to that standard. It's not my place to say if they do or don't behind closed doors, but niggas will eat me up. And I ain't talking about you, but you know what I'm talking about. Niggas will eat me up if I say something crazy about musicians and pay and this, that, and the third. But then the next day won't say nothing about they fellow brother saying that he want to grow. And he not saying, if you saying grunted to help St. Jude, we understand. But if you saying because I want to grow my church.
No, are we taking that out of context? I think he's
no. I think I'm taking it how it was given. I ain't taking it nowhere. I ain't saying I disagree. I ain't saying in no type of way. I could care less.
He said he want a weed section, right?
He said he want a weed section. He said he want the black male. He want the black male to be in his church. The ones who sell weed, the ones in Buckhead who smoke weed and sell weed. He want his church to smell like weed. And he has the largest black church land, and he wants to do X, Y, and Z. And at the end of the day, man, I don't have to go to church. I don't have to be right in church. But I think that when I go to church, I want to feel that conviction and not feel like I'm just, you accepted me to whatever.
Let me say this, and then I'm going to close and let you go.
All right.
You got, the Bible says, he that wins souls is wise. So whatever viral video that comes out, that I know everybody's not talking about John 3:16, but everybody's talking about the yams right now. And guess what? Because Bishop May talked about the yams and had enough testicle fortitude to try to bring it in tied into a sermon. Now everybody's talking about the sermon. Either if you like me or not, now you got to go to my page and you go hear the truth. And it's all a God thing. So it don't matter what people say. You just got to stay positive. You got to stay relatable. And it's true. Leave the yams alone. Now, let me just say this in my close. Can I get a C sharp? Can I get a U over there? Can I get a C sharp? Let me get a C sharp. I can't hear it. Okay. Leave the lambs alone. You want me to close Baptist? I forgot you used to be Baptist. Well, leave.
Hey, I'm born and raised in Church of God in Christ.
The yams alone. Let me close it in the Missionary Baptist Church. Come on, let's close, Kenny. We got to close this.
Go ahead.
Let's leave the yams alone. Whether you talking about, I'm talking to all you social media contents. Leave the yams alone. All right? Whether you're talking about money, whether you're talking about sex, the Bible says, what profit a man to gain the whole world and lose his whole?
Lose his host?
Lose his soul. And watch this.
Soul or host? Which part?
Soul. Watch this.
Okay.
Watch this. When you stand before the judgment seat of Christ, no yams, sweet potatoes, or greens, or no big booty chicks is going to be able to keep you in heaven. So whether y'all talking about yams, whether it's a booty call, whether it's money, leave the yams alone. And seek ye first the kingdom of God and his righteousness. I can't get nobody to help me in this place. I can't. Kenny, you ain't playing with me. You ain't saying nothing.
You got to pay me to play.
No, I'm let's go. Let's go. I'm ready. Period. So you all can play with it. You can mess around in it. And because all of you content killers and dogging me out, and guess what? The Bible says we know that all things work together for the good.
There you go.
Some call him Emmanuel. Come on, hit me, kid. I feel it. Some call him Prince of Peace. Some call him I am that I am. Some call him Wonderful Counselor. And some call him Mighty Friend. But I want you to call him whatever colloquial term you call him. Say, Jesus. Yo, come on, you ain't. Let's go. Let's go. We can ride it. The internet don't punk me. The internet ain't gonna shut me down.
I'm gonna send you a request.
So go ahead and text everybody and tell them right now that Bishop May said, leave the yams, the money, the jewelry all alone, leave the women alone, and get Jesus in your life. Get Yahweh to show you the way. Am I saying something?
All right, did you get my request?
I am the way. Now I know you don't want to hit it. He said to the cat, watch this, you didn't stir me up. I got to go to my Bible class. He says, I am the way. Can I just get one? Just give me one chord on this one. Just give me one chord on this.
Check the cash. I want
them. He said he fighting it right now, Karen. He fighting it. He says, I am the way. You can't even play a chord on it. That's why you turn it around.
I'm not. Hey,
I am the way.
I just want them to see I sent you a cash out request.
I am the way, the truth, and the life.
Hold on, I want
all right. He's the way. So don't come up here. What did Bishop May mean? What did he say? Leave the yams alone.
Leave the yams alone and get to Yahweh.
Get to Yahweh. All you young whippersnappers, go home, clean your house up, raise your children. I done raised my kids. They college educated. What y'all done did? All you preachers talking about what church content don't do. Don't tell me what I'm doing. I'm ministering to people all over the world. You go and get some business. And those all want to come read Bishop May, come on and read me. I invite you, 10540 off the Davis Road. Tag me, Huntersville, North Carolina. I will see you at 11 o'clock. I will give you all the rights and privilege to read me, all right? And I thank God I'm saved. Y'all ain't saying, all right, now I'm through. Now you can tag that. Y'all can share this on social media. You can do what you want to do. We here. We ain't running. Y'all can say every negative word that you want to.
Hey, Amir, you're not inviting people to church to beat them up.
No, I ain't said none of that. No, I'm just saying, no, I'm inviting them. I'm just saying, I used to wake up. And read the newspaper. Amir May trash. Amir May lost this game. He fails. He don't deserve this money.
You're not inviting people to abundant faith to get beat up.
I'm inviting everybody that want to say and read Bishop May to come on to church. We love God. Hey, we serious. See, this is a different type of church now.
Did you get my cash app response?
No, you didn't hit my.
Oh, I hit it. I hit it.
I enjoyed you, kid. That's why.
Show them what I sent you. Now open it up.
Look at this boy. This man is crazy. Look at this, y'all.
That's if you want me to help you close. I got you.
All right. Appreciate you, man. We were just talking about the content. It was good stuff. Everybody has their opinions. That's all. But it was good stuff.
I think again. Let me say this to make it make sense. I think again, you have to, when doing content like that, you have to make it plain and simple. So the common listener who don't know, and there's no indictment on you. I understand what you was doing. I get it. I totally get it. You was at your church and y'all had a moment at church. Look, you done worked up a sweat. Hey, he got a towel. The man was closing for real.
These lights, Doc. I'm under these lights.
Hey, but I think what happens is when you're doing content, what I've learned, and if I could tell anybody that doing content.
Kenny, hold up. The Bible tells me to occupy till I come. In the Synoptic Gospel, the Matthew is talking to the Jew. Mark is talking to the Roman as a servant. Luke is talking to the Greeks. John is more at cross-ecumenical. I was talking to abundant faith.
I got that.
Hold on. I'm not responsible what any third-party listener is listening to. So let me close on this.
Listen to me.
Abundant faith got exactly what I wanted to know.
Can you listen to me as little bro? Can you listen to me as little bro?
Abundant faith got it.
I understand what you're saying, but can you listen to me as little bro?
I don't care about this the content and all. I don't care about
No. Listen, I understand you don't care, but you do. Just listen to me as little bro. Abundant faith got it, but now millions of people are viewing it. And what I'm saying to you is this, that you made it clear as day what you said. And I understand people are like, oh, well, you don't got to explain. But in reality, when you are reaching millions, because you're not just reaching the walls of abundant faith. And you know that it's going viral everywhere. So when you're reaching millions,
hey, I got folks arguing.
I understand that. But what I'm saying, when you reaching millions, you want them to take more than what they can throw off the bone and throw the bone away.
And that's why my inbox is booming, because they said I seen the rest of this and this was amazing.
But you know I'm not making that up though, right?
No.
All right. So
all right, man. I appreciate you, man.
Hey, anytime, man.
all right. All right, we was there. There was no. I wasn't explaining myself to per se to Kenny or anything else. I was explaining the content. I enjoyed it. I wanted, because I want people to hear the word. I don't care if people like. You are literally a mental midget or a fool to worry about if people like you a lot or not. That is not my case at all. I know how to handle myself quite well. I don't need nobody texting me and say, well, what's going on? Don't do this. And I know how to handle myself well. I didn't get to this point in my life not know how to handle myself. And I've been in too many fights with lions to get bit by kittens. Meow. All right. I'm trying to see if I should just go on to Bible class right now. Should I just go into Bible class right now, or should I just log? I got to log off. Y'all ready? Right there. They ain't gonna send no offering, man. They just talking, man. But yeah, I appreciate everybody. Yeah, doing what they do. So I got Bible classes 7 more minutes, and if y'all know me, get on Bible class. Oh my gosh, it's about to go there. Let me go, because I'm getting ready to. Let me just go to Bible. I can't do it right now, because let me see if I can go into Bible class right now. Since y'all on here, let me see something. Y'all ready for Bible class right now? Yeah, let me see if I can give it to Bible class right now. Hold on. Y'all start tagging the names then. Let's go. I got the word for y'all too. I got the word. That's a good word. That's a good word. Let me just go into it. Oh boy. All right. All right, we're about to go into Bible class for Abundant Faith. All right. y'all really need to stay on this because it's, or should I log back off? I'm trying to see if I should log back off. Lord Jesus. All right, God bless you all. And may heaven shine upon you is my prayer. Getting ready to go into Bible class. And it's going to really be a blessing. I think I got to log back off, they say. So let me log back off and come on. We're getting ready to get to Bible class. It's going to be a powerful lesson. It's going to be powerful. If you hear my voice, get back on when I log off. Bible class is about to be fire.